Hey, my name is Leah McHenry, and I want to talk to you today about why most musicians will stay undiscovered forever despite having incredible music and being very talented. If you build it, they will come. It's a huge myth that I used to believe and that so many musicians believe, that basically if you have really good music and you put it out there on the internet, you're going to get discovered, or somebody will stumble across your music on Reverb Nation or SoundCloud or something, and you're going to go viral, and then you're going to become rich and famous. It is such a myth, and I too believe that. I thought that if I just put my music out there, that eventually someone would find my music and I would be successful. So somebody has to say it, that if you build it, they will not come. It sounds pretty grim, but the ball is actually in your court a whole lot more than you realize it is. So here's a few more cold hard truths that I'm just going to say it in case nobody else does. If you have amazing music, that does not automatically mean that anybody's going to hear it, or that even if you put it out onto the internet, that anybody is going to listen to it even when they do see it. Number 2. Blasting your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and all of that, like my page, follow me, is not going to build your fan base. In fact, you're going to turn off so many people and it will not translate into CD sales. Number 3, flinging your music out into the internet isn't going to do anything except make you a tiny little needle in a giant haystack. You will not stand out just by merely putting your music on the internet. Just because you have talent and you know somebody in the industry who says they can hook you up does not mean that they will. And I've learned that in this industry, talk is cheap. So just because someone says they can hook you up doesn't mean they will. They probably won't. And so don't believe everything that you hear. Number 5, do not expect that you are going to go viral. You probably won't. In fact, 99% of us will not go viral. Now, I know all of that sounds really grim and it sounds kind of like doom and gloom, but it's actually good news. I want you to know that there's a good side to all of this. And that is that the ball is actually in your court. In those other scenarios, you're leaving it up to chance. You're leaving it up to fate for somebody to stumble across your music and discover you. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's actually so much more in your ball court than you even know. And it all has to do with leveraging your time and leveraging your talent through the internet, through smart marketing strategies, through the technology that we have available to us. And if you research properly, if you understand your fan base and you really understand your music and you know where you're going and you know how to connect with your fans, you can have an amazing music career. You can make a full-time income as a musician with a very small fan base, believe it or not. One last myth that I want to address is that people think they need millions of followers, they need millions of YouTube views, they need millions of fans in order to succeed, and that is just not true. I was able to raise over $27,000 in a crowdfunding campaign with just 657 people. That is a huge campaign with just a small amount of people because I have a relationship with my tribe of superfans, and that's what you're after. So if you found these tips helpful, or you know a musician who needs to hear this message, go ahead and tag your friend or share this, and we'll talk to you next time.